Me IRL. Me looking at myself on FaceTime while the other person is talking. Yeah. Yeah. Like, this is something that a lot of, like, chat apps do that I kind of don't like. Please, put the person who I'm speaking to, put their camera right in the center of my screen. Put it right there, in the middle, at the top. Because that's where my webcam is, and I want to look like I'm making eye contact when I'm looking at them. Because that's normally, like, that area at the top of the screen, that's where my webcam ends up, so I just look like a narcissist who's gonna invite some women onto a boat. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus! My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/me IRL, a subreddit dedicated to images that are just relatable. Or not. It's really kind of a mixed can of nuts. And honestly, most of it's just nuts. Let's just get right into it. When you pass somebody to see if they look as stupid as they drive. Oh my god, I do this so much. I do this so much. There was this dude driving like an absolute maniac about, I would say, 2 years ago. And I've wanted to draw him for the longest time. Because you guys know that image of like, this is what the penultimate human will look like if they evolve for car crashes. And it had like 8 nipples and like a crushed face. And he just looked like so upset to live. Yeah, that image. He looked like that. And I felt really bad. But at the same time, the creature was real. The creature science made was real. And I saw it on the road. And man, did it drive like crap. Oh my god. I love this shirt. I love the context. I love everything about this. But also, I kind of want the shirt because I find it funny. God, he looks like a generic office worker too. Like, that's some like discount Clark Kent looking like bob cut man. Also, I really like this guy's tattoos. Like, these are like the guy wearing the shirt, just really nice tattoos. Me IRL! Your item has been successfully stolen on a Steam marketplace for 3 cents. Me! Okay, quick story time. My buddies and I used to play MVM every weekend for hours. It was amazing. And then we all grew up and got a life. But the thing is I had no money at this time. I had my college loans and nothing else. So what did I do? I sold Steam trading cards in bulk, in mass, to afford my like $4 to $5 weekly spend of Man vs. Machine tickets to try and get a golden frying pan in Team's Defense Force 2 video game. And you know what? I'd like to imagine it made me good at the stock market. I'd like to imagine that I am in fact a certified stockbroker. I think I have the relevant experience. Just at work, tripping on acid. Oh, this is the most dad post we have ever seen. This is so dadly, you might as well put it in a white fedora and call it a universal constant. This is just something about this emits such a pure energy, despite the fact that my man ain't wearing his safety glasses. We put posters up about this, Jerry. We put up posters. We pass out flyers. We give safety lessons, and you're out here tripping on acid at work. How dare you? I expected better of you, Jerry. What are your kids gonna think? What are your kids gonna think? Storage space running out. Me deleting apps I've never opened in my life. Dude, I had this happen like a week and a half ago. I used to have my phone on Do Not Disturb all the time because for some odd reason all the games on my phone would go off at like midnight and ask me to play, which is just annoying as hell as an aside. But it was a massive gotcha purge because they were all gotcha games from when I was like a much younger man who didn't object to the business model. So, like middle of the night, I would get like 8 notifications from gotcha games begging me to spend money on the newest banner, and it's like, I never spent money on you in the first place. Why do you think you're getting any now? I haven't opened you in years. And now they're all gone. Goodbye. Don't waste your time on your phone. Simply stare blankly into space instead. Oh, this one's relatable. Oh, why did this have to be the one that's relatable? Man, seriously though, I will say, I am an advocate for not having your phone out as much. Like, that's also half of why I got rid of a lot of the games on my phone, because like, you know, I would rather be interacting with people. Like, I'm turning into a boomer, dude. Go outside, touch some grass. I am, and it's helping a lot, but... but it's also like generic, like, technology bad, father, I can't Fortnite the book. Like, I will say, I've been trying to consume less social media, been happier overall for it, would highly recommend. When you're reading something and then you realize, oh, when's it gonna hit? When's it gonna hit? When's it gonna hit? Whoop, yep. I do this so much. I stopped reading because I wasn't absorbing anything in it, because I would just read like half a paragraph and skip to the next one, just subconsciously. I don't know when I started doing this. I think it might have been to try and keep up at school because I was kind of a slow reader at the time, and now I'm a fast reader because I learned coping mechanisms. But yeah, no, I used to do this so much. Whenever I'm reading like the Stormlight Archives, for example, I have to like mentally force myself to not. I have to like consciously be aware, I am reading one word at a time. I am going to get through this one sentence at a time. I will not skip. I will maintain. And I have to like consciously think, how do I read? Me for the entire day. Me at 3 a.m. for some reason. Okay, so here's the thing. This used to be something that people did way back in the day where they just get up at like 3 in the morning, solve some problem, and go to bed. For some odd reason, we as humans are shockingly good at problem solving at 3 in the morning. It's kind of obscene. A lot of my best work happens then. I haven't stayed up until 3 for such a long time because I get sick after midnight because I'm old. But it's like, that is when so much just happens. And like, that's why you'll wake up at 3 if you have an issue because your mind is like, I am at peak fighting form. Let us solve this problem. Like, I've been dealing with something for the last month, and thankfully I finally solved it. I was waking up at like 4. For those of you who don't know, I wake up at 5 normally. That extra hour, I've discovered, is crucial. So it was not very appreciated. Man, this actually put into context an issue I had this month. Thanks, Reddit. You did something good for once. My music taste. Also my music taste. Oh, yeah, no, I'm actually completely on board with being called out for this one. I love the fact that my soundtrack to life can be both Tia, the Guilty Gear Strive soundtrack, and Avenged Sevenfold from when I was a teenager. Like, variety is the spice of life, and I'm apparently a goth couple. Snoop Dogg muted himself on Twitch 3 streams ago, and still hasn't noticed! No one can hear what Snoop Dogg is saying on Twitch, and either he doesn't know or he doesn't care. Oh my god! Okay, so yeah, no, this is also relatable. I had 4 or 5 streams where I was just talking to myself. No one could hear voice chat. No one could hear my friends. And not a single person told me because they thought it was funny. And eventually people told me, and I laughed, but but we went 4 streams of what everyone thought was Lumo Blaze having like a mental breakdown because I was responding to a conversation only I could hear. Me leaving my room to go accuse everyone else in the house of stealing my charger I misplaced. Actually, yeah, no, this is actually a thing. Back when I lived with my parents, like, we didn't have that many chargers, then we had too many, but before we had too many, we would just share them around. So, like, it would be common that, like, you would leave your phone charging someplace, you'd come downstairs, your phone would be there, the charger wouldn't be. So you'd have to go around interrogating everyone in the house like, that was a proprietary charger. It doesn't work with your phone. Can I at least have the cord? Thank you. When you grow up but refuse to evolve, something about this triggers my fight or flight reaction. It looks so genuinely bootleg. It looks so completely awful. And the dude in the ski mask and the black turtleneck directly behind it is not helping. Everything about this scene screams, you are in mortal danger. This is like a couple of lights away from being a liminal space, and I really, really don't like that. So you just look at memes all day instead of socializing? Me It is a peaceful life. It is a peaceful life. Don't get me wrong, I love to go out and do stuff, but there's something nice about staying home, looking at memes, and sending them to people I like on Discord. It's a very warm and wholesome lifestyle, and I do truly appreciate the fact that I am able to live it. Thank you for tuning in. You have enabled this. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, maybe share this with a friend if you think any of these relate to them. It won't be an insult because I'm the one reading it, which means you get off scot-free. If you do want more r/me IRL, there'll be another one popping up in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.